Hello everyone, welcome back to the Monitoring and Evaluation Circle. I am Nelson Jean-François and it's a pleasure to have you with us once again. In our previous episode, we explored the basics of the logic model, what it is, why it matters, and the key components that make it such a powerful tool for project design and evaluation. In this episode, we are taking things a step further. I will walk you through the key steps to follow when developing your own logic model, and we will look at a real example to help you see how everything connects from inputs all the way to impact. Now that we've set the stage and understand what a logic model is all about, let's look at how to actually build one. Well, developing a strong logic model takes clarity, collaboration, and a bit of structure. So let's walk through the 4 key steps you can follow to create yours. First, you have to start by clearly defining the problem your project aims to solve and the impact you hope to achieve. You have to make sure you analyze the problem by identifying its root causes and consequences, and do this collaboratively with key stakeholders, especially those directly impacted. When describing the change you want to create, try to formulate only one clear and concise impact statement that captures the long-term vision of your project. Once you've identified the impact you want to achieve, the next step in building your logic model is to work backward to determine what needs to happen to get there. Start by defining your intermediate and immediate outcomes, then identify the outputs, activities, and inputs that will logically lead to those results. This approach ensures that every action you plan is intentionally aligned with and directly contribute to the ultimate change you want to create. The third step is about engagement and collaboration. Make sure you involve your stakeholders throughout the process: project staff, partners, clients, community members, and founders. Their participation helps build a shared understanding of your project and creates a sense of collective ownership of the logic model. Finally, remember that a logic model is not a static document. It's a living tool. Regularly review and update it to reflect what's working, what's changing, and what needs improvement. This continuous reflection keeps your logic model relevant, practical, and aligned with your project's reality. Let's take an example. Imagine this. You've identified that many adults are struggling to find jobs because they face digital literacy barriers. So you decide to develop a project that helps adults improve their digital skills so they can confidently navigate the online job market. Let's build the logic model for this project together, step by step. The first step, we need to start with the ultimate outcome. So based on the problem we just described, the ultimate outcome or the long-term impact of this project would be improve employment opportunities and economic inclusion for adults, especially those facing digital literacy barriers. Now, we have to work backward to identify the intermediate and immediate outcomes, outputs, activities, and resources. Well, to achieve this long-term impact, the project must help participants to increase their use of digital tools to search and apply for jobs, connect with employers, and access learning opportunities. Also, we want participants to stay engaged with technology over time, using it consistently to grow professionally and improve their employability. These are our intermediate outcomes. the bridge between short-term and long-term change. Before reaching those intermediate outcomes, we first need some immediate short-term changes. That means ensuring that participants, first of all, improve their basic digital skills, such as using computers, creating emails, and navigating the internet safely. Secondly, we need to ensure that participants gain confidence in using online job portals, filling out forms, and networking digitally. These immediate outcomes are the foundation of your project success. The skills and confidence people gain right after your activities takes place. To achieve those outcomes, the project must train participants in digital literacy, provide personalized coaching to participants for the job searching and application preparation, establish community-based digital learning groups where participants can practice together and support one another. These are your outputs, the direct results of your activities. And of course, to produce those outputs, you will need to organize specific activities. Here are what your project team will do. Organize digital literacy workshops, provide one-on-one coaching sessions, facilitate peer learning and mentoring groups. So these activities are where the action happens, what your team actually does on the ground. Finally, to make all of this possible, you will need the right resources, such as financial support. Trainers and facilitators specialize in digital literacy, access to computers, internet connections, and training software, learning materials, monitoring tools, and evaluation resources to track progress and success. These are your inputs, what you invest to make your project a reality. So by starting with your ultimate outcome and working backward, you can see how every step of your logic model connects logically. From inputs to activities, from outputs to outcomes, each piece fits together to tell a clear story of how your project will make a difference. And that's exactly what makes a strong logic model. It helps your team, your partners, and your founders understand not just what you are doing, but why it matters. In the description of this video, you will find a document with examples and templates of logic models, along with additional resources to help you design your own. Remember, a strong logic model is the foundation of any successful monitoring and evaluation system. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Monitoring and Evaluation Circle for more practical insights and conversations on evaluation. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode. My name is Nelson Jean-François, and welcome to the Circle.